What's up, everybody? It's your girl Q1, and I am back. I'm so tired of fixing this thing. I fix this thing in every episode. um, sorry. Okay, Moesha, season 1, episode 8. Chain. All right, I think this was episode 8, y'all. Trying not to get my stuff. It is episode 8. So we narrate. Okay, the chain letter, and there y'all remember the chain letter episode where Moesha didn't believe in the chain letter. In that she read the chain letter while she was narrating, she burned the chain letter, and she says that she makes her own things happen, and there's no such thing as superstition, and then that's when she burned the chain letter. Here we go. So the episode starts where they're talking. She's talking about the chain letter. Moesha don't believe in the chain letter. Frank and Hakeem was going to make copies and mail out their chain letter, but Moesha tossed them in a garbage disposal. So we get over to the pit at Dale's. And her orders are messed up. Her phones are out of order. Her plumbing is backed up. The blender and everything is out of control. So Niecy and Kim is at the pit. And Kim believes in the chain letters. Kim mailed everybody chain letter off a few days ago. So we didn't know Kim was the one who was mailing the chain letter. But come to find out that Andell didn't get her chain letter, and Kim was like, yes, you did. You should have. I mailed it off. And so she was looking for the chain letter, couldn't find it. So Andell believed this why everything is going the way it's going in the restaurant, because of the chain letter. So back at home, everybody's arguing because Mo threw away the chain letter. The energy is off, and everything is happening around them, whether it be at work or whether it be at school or at home. Things are happening. And so they're mad at Moesha because she threw away their chain letter. So it's so crazy that Hakeem all of a sudden likes Kim. And he thinks that it's the chain letter. And I'm like, we gonna go with it. We gonna go with the chain letter for chain letter's sake, okay? So Hector is the guy who delivers all of her, delivers her stuff. He's a delivery boy. He tells Andell that I'm not coming into your place because your place has bad juju. And so Hector tells her that she need a Qdoba. And a Qdoba is somebody who cleanses the negative energy. And so I think it's his auntie. She's a Qdoba. And so she comes in, and Dale calls the Qdoba. She comes in, and the first thing she says is she can feel the negative energy. And y'all, it's crazy how we watched those shows before and we never tapped into the energy. Like, we ignore those things. We felt something. We didn't feel right about somebody. And being young, we just kind of ignore those things. You be like, because we didn't know. And so, the Qdoba, Moesha was fighting against it. She was like, this somebody grandma, I'm not doing it. And so the Qdoba was like, y'all can come over here, we can get in a circle, or you can stay over there with the evil spirits. So everybody came and got in a circle, and they held hands, and she told them to repeat this: through kindness, truth, and giving honor and respect to our elders, believing that which is good and positive, I will always strive to have good character. And she swept, after she did that, she had a little, I want to say it was like, what they call it? It was a leaf. It was like some type of leaf. And she swept out the bad energy up until she got to the door. And after she swept out the bad energy, we were still in Andale's. Everything started working. Like, literally, everything started working again. And so Moesha was shocked at this point. She was like, was that real? And Dale was like, I choose to believe. So I guess it kind of hit Moesha because she got home and she did the same chant with her family so they can release the negative energy out of their house. And so everything with them went back to normal. And as Dee told his story in the beginning, she told the story about this man who kept talking about his wife to the people in town, because y'all know Dee was Jamaican. And she said that the wife got tired of the husband talking about her, so she went to this voodoo woman and she cooked him some food, I want to say, and then his mouth was like shaped like a duck or something. And so her motto was, "You can't explain what you can't explain." And that is true. You can't. I can't explain what I can't explain. And so that was the ending of the episode. I will say this. I know nowadays we are now more familiar with energies of others, with our own energy. Sage and, because we were always told before that all of that was witchcraft and, it was the devil and, stuff like that. And I'm the person that's like, you can cook with sage, but you can't burn sage in your house. Or to me, sage is the equivalent of holy oil or holy water. Just like, people saying, beating drums and stuff. Like the African, like the ancestors and Africans and all of that. I don't know much about it, but, they beat the drums and have their moment, and most people frown upon that. But that's just like, to me, that's just like praise and worship. Like, I don't know. I just kind of, to me, it's all the same thing. In some ways, I don't know much about voodoo or witchcraft or all of that, but I did hear that some of that stuff is like, good. I don't know. I'm not rejecting anything. I'm just saying I haven't done my research on it. But I will say that just like people say they don't like to use the word energy, they use the word spirit, but to me it's the same thing. You read a person's spirit, you read their energy. It's all, to me, one and the same. But I don't know. Y'all, drop down in the comments and tell me what y'all think. Because, it just all sounds related to me. And I feel like as long as you're doing it in more of a positive way and you're, just trying to manifest. Again, the word manifest, everybody don't like to use, but it's just a form of, like the Bible says, call those things that are not as though they are. Like, that's the same thing. You're manifesting things to happen. You're wanting good things to happen. You're thinking of those good things. You're expecting. Like in the Bible, it tells you to expect good things, think on those things. Like, this is just a level. This is just manifesting to me. I don't know about anybody else, but to me, that's kind of what I get. I don't know, but y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, and I will come to y'all with another Moesha video. All right.